There's an 11-year-old show on HBO with a cast that only continues to increase in visibility and acclaim as the years go on. The Leftovers was a bit forgotten when it first came out in 2014, but in 3 seasons, it proved why it should be considered one of the greatest TV shows of all time. The first season of the series premiered right after Game of Thrones Season 4 ended, arguably one of the greatest seasons of that vaunted show, so The Leftovers was somewhat buried upon release, but it is well worth the return and re-watch. The series creator, Damon Lindelof, seems to have a lifelong concern with the nature of the afterlife, death, mystery, and the unknowable parts of the human experience. From Lost to Watchmen to Mrs. Davis to The Leftovers, Lindelof's stories are steeped in deep, probing questions, filled with mysteries to unpack. Each time he constructs a show, his mysteries become tighter, their answers more satisfying, and their conclusions more meaningful. It also helps that these shows are stuffed with fantastic actors, none more so than The Leftovers. HBO's The Leftovers has one of the greatest TV casts of all time. Every actor from the supporting cast to the main cast has major talent. The ensemble cast in The Leftovers is one of the best casts in TV history. The series stars Justin Theroux as Kevin Garvey. At the time, Theroux was coming off small parts in John Adams and Parks and Recreation, and larger parts in Inland Empire and Mulholland Drive. Theroux is joined by Amy Brenneman as Laurie, known for her Emmy and Golden Globe-nominated work in Judging Amy, Christopher Eccleston as Matt Jameson, an Emmy-winning actor for Accused, and Carrie Coon as Nora Durst, who was just getting started in her career. These stars were joined by more major talents, including Margaret Qualley in one of her first roles, Liv Tyler, best known for Lord of the Rings, and Dowd of Philadelphia and The Manchurian Candidate, Regina King of Jerry Maguire and Southland, and Scott Glenn from Training Day and Urban Cowboy. Then there are all the supporting characters in The Leftovers with such recognizable names as Lindsay Duncan, Brad Leland, and Billy Magnuson. Every scene is carried by at least one incredible actor, often two, making every moment of The Leftovers hit hard. The Leftovers and its cast just keep getting better with time. Several actors from The Leftovers have gone on to major success. Kevin, Justin Theroux, and Nora, Carrie Coon, walk down a hallway in The Leftovers. As excellent as the cast of The Leftovers was when the show premiered, somehow, it's only gotten better as nearly everyone in it has gone on to even more success. Theroux recently starred in Beetlejuice and The Mosquito Coast. Brenneman has starred in 3 shows in the 2020s, Tell Me Your Secrets, Shining Girls, and the old man Eccleston starred in True Detective Season 4 and Dodger. Coon has exploded in popularity, appearing in Avengers, Infinity War, Ghostbusters, Afterlife and Frozen Empire, The Gilded Age, and The White Lotus Season 3. Qualley is a superstar at this point, appearing in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Drive Away Dolls, and The Substance since appearing in The Leftovers. Tyler recently reprised her role as Betty Ross in Captain America, Brave New World. Dowd has become a horror thriller icon with roles in Hereditary, The Handmaid's Tale, and The Exorcist, Believer. King has become an even bigger star with performances in If Beale Street Could Talk, Shirley, Watchmen, and The Harder They Fall. Glenn continues to be a force with roles in Greenland and The White Lotus Season 3. Duncan is a British drama specialist, Leland appeared in The Last of Us and Love and Death, and Magnuson is a major movie star now with roles in Roadhouse and Lilo and Stitch. That's a lot of major characters in The Leftovers whose actors have skyrocketed in their careers. Like the show itself, the cast of The Leftovers has only gotten better with time. It's a series worth returning to, not only to watch the incredible story unfold, but to see an unusually dense collection of acclaimed actors doing some of the best work of their careers.